It is now time for the round 21 AFL tips. As you can see, Josh is not here again, he's busy, so I'll be doing it again. So we'll jump right into the first game at Etihad Stadium, Western Bulldogs v Collingwood. Collingwood want to bounce back after their disappointing performance against Richmond, and the Bulldogs, a brilliant victory over North Melbourne. I'm going to go the Western Bulldogs. They'll win this by 3 goals. I think they should be too good at Etihad Stadium. And the Unsportsman has gone with the Western Bulldogs by 4 goals. So we'll move on to the next game. We're going to the Gabba. It is Brisbane v Carlton. He's got Carlton by 7 goals. It's hard not to disagree with him. I think they should win this easily. I'm going to go Carlton by 8 goals. They'll run away at the end, and Carlton will should get a pretty convincing win right there. And then we head to the MCG. It's Hawthorn v North Melbourne. Hawthorn a bit disappointing after losing to Melbourne, and North Melbourne disappointing losing to Western Bulldogs. So I think I'm going to go Hawthorn. They'll win this by 4 goals. And he's got the exact same, so both tipped exactly the same there. Hawthorn by 4 goals right there. And then we go to Spotless Stadium. It is GWS v West Coast. I believe GWS, they did have a bit of a scare against Gold Coast, but they got away with a win, and I expect them to win this game. They'll win this by 6 goals. He's got GWS by 5 goals. I think at home they should be too good there. Then we go to first the Saturday night games. We have got St Kilda v Sydney at Etihad Stadium. Now this one shapes to be a really intriguing contest, because St Kilda, they're fantastic at Etihad Stadium, and they're going against one of the best teams in the AFL in the Sydney Swans. But I still think Sydney will win this. They'll win this by 4 goals. I think this will be a good game, but I think they'll run away with it. And the Unsportsman, he's gone Sydney by 6 goals, so you'd expect a pretty easy win there. And then we go to Adelaide Oval. It's Port Adelaide v Melbourne. Melbourne in some great form after beating Hawthorn, so they'll be looking for a pretty big win here at Adelaide Oval. I think Port Adelaide, I think they can definitely win this. I think they'll win by 4 goals. He's got Melbourne by 5 goals. Can't really deny that after their brilliant victory and some good form. And then we go to the first of the Sunday games, Essendon v Gold Coast at Etihad Stadium. He's gone with Essendon by 3 goals, so you expect them to get the victory over Gold Coast. I think Gold Coast will win this game, despite they've got so many injuries. I think what they did last week against GWS shows that they're still good enough, they can compete with them, and I think this game, I reckon they'll get a win. I reckon they'll win by 2 goals. Then we go to the MCG. It is Richmond v Geelong. I think Geelong will win this, should win this quite comfortably, but you just never know. I think they'll win by 6 goals. He's got Geelong by 5 goals. And then we go to the last game. We're going to Perth. It is Fremantle v Adelaide. I think Adelaide should win this quite easily. I think 7 goals is probably the right margin there, I'd say. And he's got the Crows by 8 goals there. So that is it for our tips. Now we've got the player of the round, the Unsportsman. He's picked Rory Laird. He had a pretty good game. He got like 36 touches. He was just pretty much the anchor, the quarterback, as they say, from half back. So he was fantastic. He absolutely destroyed Brisbane by 138 points, I believe it was. I've gone with, now it was a toss-up this one. It was a toss-up between Max Gawn and Nathan Jones from Melbourne. But I have gone Max Gawn. He had a magnificent game. 41 hit-outs, 16 disposals, kicked the goal, 11 marks, 8 contested marks. That is a great game for Max Gawn. I think right now is the All-Australian ruckman. Has to be. He has been probably the most dominant ruckman all year. And he expects that to continue throughout the rest of the season to finish on a strong note and continue next year for Melbourne as they push for the finals. So that is it for our tips. Enjoy the footy, and we'll catch you next time.